is up, people of the internet? Welcome. I'm your host, Party Sheep 2012 here, and thanks for tuning in to this new episode of Probably Topical, the morning edition. So a few things. My apologies for just not really doing much yesterday. I haven't honestly checked if there was a crew edition. But my apologies if there wasn't. So, anyway, today's topic of discussion, a few things. Before we get started, my bad, kind of rushed through that. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have I have a good schedule planned out. It'll be kind of alternating. One day it'll be kind of like a funny life story or something along the lines of that kind of branch. It'll be like one topic. One day there will be a topic that'll be branching off of gaming, and then the other day it'll go back to gaming. So it'll be kind of alternating between the two. Hopefully, as much as I can alternate between the two and not just focus on one. But who knows? Who knows what'll happen? So today's topic of discussion is looking back. And I was going to say this, like looking back on what game consoles I used to play. And looking back and now just playing them again. Well, specifically the PS2. If you guys have seen the last crew edition we did, or the M&M new segment of the show, I guess, of Probably Topical, you heard us talk about Kingdom Hearts. And I'll be honest, I really got out of the series up until a few weeks ago. And looking back into what the games I used to play, it was really weird at first, because with my PS2 it was all blurry and stuff, but you got used to it really quick. And I guess that's to be expected, because your eyes get used to it and stuff. But looking back at how powerful and how much potential that system had, I mean, I heard that it could play 720p games. Oh, that's the highest resolution it got to a game legitimately was 720p, which is basically lowest. It was, yeah, you could argue it's the lowest version of HD, but it was HD. 720p is HD. Yeah. I mean, even looking at the gameplay you're watching now, which is Delver. It's the alpha. I had it on my PC for the longest time. Figured I might play it for you. So, even looking at that and how primitive, like some of you might say, the graphics look, and I'd agree. But there's just something about that looking back from all of our fancy Xbox 360 games and Xbox and PS4 and PS3, you get the point. Looking at those games, and then just kind of looking back, it makes you it makes me kind of glad and kind of sad at the same time that really these kinds of Delver game graphics, and heck, even I hear people say that the NES graphics sucked. I mean, firstly, it depends on what you're playing, and secondly, did they take into account the what do you call it? How old the hardware is. I mean, I still think some of the games on that look pretty good. Mario, the Legend of Zelda. I mean, it's nothing like the 16-bit graphics of the SNES, but it's a step up from the Atari 2600. But the point is, looking back at those, just kind of, I don't want to say it kind of humbled me, I guess, in terms of what I think of graphics now. I mean, I don't mean to sound like a graphics elitist, but when I went from PC gaming back to my console playing GTA 5 on 360, it looked really odd. Like the anti-aliasing and everything just wasn't there. And that's something I had to get used to. And it was very quick and very like seamless and easy for me. But that's just me. So put down in the comments below. Have you ever went back and looked at some of your favorite games or some of your favorite consoles, or just kind of plugged in a random console, whether it be your Xbox, your PS1, PS2, whatever, and just like played it and just looked back and thought, wow. And if you have, what was your favorite game console? What was your favorite experience looking back on that? So, like I said, put them down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe to Probably Topical for more. Like I said, our goal in the previous video is 100 subs. And I personally think that we can reach this goal if the word is spread. So spread the word of Probably Topical. And if you want more Probably Topical, check out our official channel, which you probably are already doing, and also check out Party Sheep 2012, which is me, and Cricket VG, which is obviously Cricket, for more Probably Topical, because they weren't all created on this one official channel. So anyway, do that. Links in the description. And if you enjoyed this gameplay, look it up, try to download it, and just enjoy the rest of the gameplay that you see in the background for like a few more seconds. So yeah, see ya.